Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today, more Better Call Saul. This is Season 3, Episode 5, Chicanery? She can't, I don't know. I don't know this word. Anyway, thoughts on that last episode or on the back half of there. Gus made Mike an offer. We got more backstory into the cartels and Hector flexing on Gus. And Kim and Jimmy went into the meeting with Chuck and Howard and what's her name, Miss Faye, I think it was. But then the episode ended with like them bingo, like they have some plan. They've lured, they've trapped, things are set up in motion. I don't know what they could be. We also had Mike said that he scribbled down something out of the address book and showed it to Jimmy. Don't know what it is. Obviously a name, a reference, an address, a number. But for who, for where, for what, I don't know. I just got done watching The Boys, the Hero-gasm episode, so yeah, I'm a little I'm in a bit of a mood. It's still early in the day as far as recording goes for me. I'm jacking myself up on caffeine. So I don't know if this is the right time or place for this episode, but it's what I feel like watching, and the only one who can stop me is me, so I'm giving myself a pass and I'm going for it. Alright, no one really listens to these intros anyway. I just like to talk to myself and get myself ready for the episode, so let's get on with it, me. Season 3, Episode 5, Chicanery. Here we go.
Found a phone. It looks like it's from 1967, but I think it'll work.
Just a sec, Jimmy.
Yeah, Jimmy gets the blue-colored flashbacks. Mexico gets the yellow.
We're almost there.
Good. Good. What do you think? On? Off?
Oh, I think off.
Yeah, you're right.
He put the ring back on after saying off. Is that Rebecca?
Rebecca.
Okay.
Chuck.
You look lovely.
Oh, it's so good to see you.
Oh, ring on, ring off. This is post-divorce.
To make a long story short, those bozos at PNM mixed up my payment. The deadbeat at 512 San Cristobal hasn't been paying his bills. In the meantime, I borrowed some camping gear.
Liar, liar, pants on fire.
Oh my God. I can't eat another bite.
You're not gonna win her back, even with a full stomach, Chuck. Something's wrong.
I mean, I still can't get over Jimmy being a lawyer.
Neither can I. He's got his own shingle out and everything.
I mean, a real responsible citizen. I mean, who would have thought?
How's the tour going?
It's good, good. The Far East this fall. China, South Korea, and Vietnam.
Right, she played an instrument. I was trying to remember if she was a playwright or an actor.
A raspberry Linzer tort in Innsbruck to make ourselves feel better.
You said we'll never finish this.
And then we did.
So what's after Asia?
Like, look at Jimmy. He's happy for Chuck, and Chuck's happy to have Jimmy there. Like, this is so strange.
I miss having one place to hang my hat.
Oh. Oh.
Oh.
Oh no.
Sorry.
He's gonna freak out and destroy. Just say you have to run out to the bathroom. Get away from her. Get away from her.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah. No, I know that they're coming in late on bar 16.
Well, do you want me to rehearse the cello separately?
Go to the bathroom, Chuck. Go away.
Chuck, what the hell? What is your problem?
Say something.
This whole setup, she's gonna know it was a lie.
It is incredibly bad manners to answer a cell phone in company. It's very rude.
Chuck, you fucked this up.
You can't let her leave like this. Just tell her what's going on.
No.
Look, if you won't tell her, then I will.
No.
Ooh.
No. I will not tell her.
You will not tell her.
Right.
The Marco ring and a goldfish. Mind your business, lady.
Highly skilled, high-end, discreet, A real pro.
You gotta fit him in a tight space?
I don't think so. I got just a guy then.
Is it Bill Burr again? We haven't seen him since Breaking Bad times. Yule won't fit anywhere, you know.
Great job, Mr. Wexler. Very refreshing. Believe me, we're happy to get this one off the docket.
Not as happy as we are.
Oh, that was the guy who threw out the other meeting that they had. Right.
Kim, I knew you were good, but I didn't know you were this good.
I'm glad you're happy. Charles thinks that Jimmy somehow took control of your documents while he was working on them at his home. He believes Jimmy transposed the address numbers.
More upfront than they've been, than anyone else was with them.
Now, whatever mud McGill is slinging is not going to screw me out of the best outside counsel I've ever had.
You're sure it's not going to be a problem?
I am. Mesa Verde isn't involved in any way, shape, or form.
Big boulder off her shoulders. Fucking feathers floating around. Haven't had the bird in here in days, and they're still fucking dander. It's just vacuum, man.
I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do about the exit signs. It's code.
Yeah.
I appreciate all you're doing. Thank you.
Howard definitely has some reservations about this, I think.
Because this is a lot to ask. And if you're not up to it, just throwing this out there, maybe you don't need to testify at all.
No, I do. I'm the only person who can adequately explain the context of that tape. Otherwise, the defense will tear it to shreds.
Put magnets underneath the chair so it just goes up there and...
There's my testimony and the private eyes. Maybe there's no need to put you through the ringer like this.
This isn't about me.
It is. It is, Chuck.
Your brother accessed documents that should have been secured at HHM. But one of my jobs is to safeguard the firm's reputation.
This is not the time to worry about how we look.
He gave you an out, Chuck.
Let justice be done, though the heavens fall.
You had your chance.
Any reasonable person would agree that assaulting another lawyer in his own home reflects badly on Mr. McGill's fitness as an attorney.
It's a personal matter, though. I don't... But it...
The State Bar believes that once we have presented the facts, the committee will agree that disbarment is warranted for James McGill.
They got to cite
Thank you, Mr.
Chuck's mental health, the history of problems.
But there is another side to this story. But about two brothers whose relationship, after years of strain, finally broke.
I just hate any time a doctor does something, a lawyer, military, they're always like, this person does this. It's like their job title doesn't...
He demanded Charles turn over the evidence he'd been collecting.
Objection. We haven't established the tape is evidence of anything. The defense has only acknowledged it as a piece of property.
Allow me to rephrase.
Nepotism. Your firm is Hamlin, and McGill, right?
Yeah, two Hamlins, but only
Who's
one.
The other Hamlin?
My father.
Which partner was the most concerned with nepotism?
Charles McGill.
When Charles's condition appeared, Jimmy took care of him, didn't he?
I believe so.
Yeah, you know so. Because you had Ernie bring all the shit to his house when he stopped.
Brother, food, supplies, even his favorite newspapers. Isn't that right?
He did.
Charles McGill's mental health isn't at issue. This is a smear job on the State Bar's upcoming witness, nothing more.
This is not a competency hearing, Miss Wexler.
Have we been in a courtroom since, like, who cut off the or used the head in the place?
What are you still doing here? Flight's delayed. How delayed? 40 minutes last I checked.
What are we doing?
Stalling. But Ted Kaczynski's brother loved him too.
Wow, dude.
He wanted to help.
Dude, no. Yeah, you can't do that.
Kim deserves Mesa Verde, not you, not HHM. She earned it, and she needs it.
You do realize you just confessed to a felony?
Yes.
Yeah, it's bait. They know it's bait. It wasn't just recording.
Your phone, sir?
I left it in the car.
No, you didn't. They put emphasis on that. Oh my goodness. Go fuck off. Some AA batteries are not gonna... Yule? I just mentioned him jokingly earlier this episode. What? Did he pocket something or what?
I recorded my brother to build a case against him.
And at the time, would you say that you were in possession of your faculties?
What you heard was theater, a performance, play acting. I exaggerated the symptoms of my disease to extract the truth. EHS, electromagnetic hypersensitivity. I describe it as an acute allergy to electromagnetism.
You describe it as... Who are...
But 30 years ago, no one had heard of peanut allergies.
But you admit that no doctor has ever diagnosed you.
Did you put something in his pocket so that they can show that he's not really having an effect until he knows about it? Because the hospital bed, he didn't know about the shit that was turned on underneath.
It causes me great pain. However, I'm perfectly lucid. There's nothing malicious in Jimmy. He has a way of doing the worst things for reasons that sound almost noble.
The hypocrisy here is just amazing.
Mankind's greatest achievement. The rule of law. The idea that no matter who you are, your actions have consequences.
That's a joke.
The way my brother treats the law. It breaks my heart.
Like, what are they waiting on to happen? More stalling. Oh, that's what it was about the flight. Oh, they have a witness. Ooh, that's what the Rebecca intro was about. Establishing the pattern, right?
Did Jimmy subpoena you? You're not on the witness list. You don't have to testify.
No, I'm not here for that. I can't believe what you've been going through. Why didn't you tell me?
I didn't want to upset you.
This isn't Jimmy trying to make amends between him and Chuck by bringing her into the picture for him.
You've been sold a bill of goods, Rebecca. I want you to see what's what.
You know, she's gonna hate you when this is over.
Yep.
What is going on, y'all? What is this plan? Don't end. Okay.
All right.
And I say it was evidence of only one thing. My brother hates me. I lied to my brother to make him feel better. Which of us you believe depends on how we all understand the mind of Charles McGill.
This is gonna end soon. It's so juicy. I don't want it to.
The last time I saw her, I covered up my illness. I've been suffering from it for some time, but I went to great lengths to conceal that fact from her.
Deception. They're establishing a pattern of behavior when it suits him.
You know why? To rattle me. He knows I still have a lot of feeling for my ex-wife. He's hoping this will break me down. There's a tightness in my chest, difficulty breathing, and pain. Burning pain.
Could you please open your jacket pocket?
But I very much appreciate the indulgence of the panel for their accommodation here today. I can handle this fine.
Call him from outside and it'll... That's dirty.
So if I had a small battery, say, from a watch or something, and I got it close to you, close to your skin, you'd know.
I would feel it, yes. Jimmy, do you have something in your pocket?
Yes, I do. My cell phone. From this distance, you should feel it, and you don't, do you?
Just as I thought. There's no battery in here.
Could you reach into your breast pocket and tell me what's there?
Ooh.
His name is Huel Babineau. He's on our witness list. You bumped into him in the stairway. He'll testify he planted this fully charged battery on you, and you felt nothing.
Wouldn't take away from the fact that the defendant...
am not crazy!
Is what definitely healthy people shout.
He covered his tracks. He got that idiot at the copy shop to lie for him.
Mr. McGill, please, you don't have to go.
You think this is something? You think this is bad? This chicanery?
Chicanery. There it is.
He orchestrated it. Jimmy. He'll never change. Ever since he was 9. Always the same.
Brother hates me. Pattern of deception.
And he gets to be a lawyer? What a sick joke. I should have stopped him when I had the chance. And you have to stop him. You...
Feels so fucking good. Oops. Oops.
I apologize.
Is that a character?
I lost my train of thought.
No. Nothing further.
Fucking, you're gonna be disbarred, man. Exit sign. Get out! I love it. I love it. Let's get to the outro. Wow, bueno now. Chicanery. As Jimmy's date with the State Bar Committee arrives, he and Kim set in motion a series of surprises for Chuck. You're goddamn right. It sucks that I'm really tempted to go into the next episode because I want to know the results of this, or if, you know, what happens, because it didn't end on a verdict or, you know, a sentence or a call. It just ended on fucking Chuck looking at the exit sign. Hell of an episode. I guess this explains why the previous episode had a lot of the Salamancas and the cartel and Mike and whatnot and Gus, is because this episode, it was just courtroom drama, getting ready for day of, and establishing Chuck's history with the mental illness, his hatred for Jimmy, his deceptive ways. When I say his deceptive ways, I mean like Chuck's deception, his pattern of deception. We all know Jimmy, you know, is a scoundrel, but the season 2 finale was my favorite episode, the one where he made the recording of season 2 at least. I think this episode so far is my favorite of season 3. But I'm not going to sit on this. I'm not going to dwell on it. I'm just blown away by it, and I'm going to have to cut the cord here, and I don't think I'm going to have time to watch the next one. Which sucks, but, you know, it'll come down the line soon enough. So thank you all so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed, and, yeah, holy shit. We'll get to more of these soon enough. Thanks again for being here, and goodbye.